Well, let me just, because I get this asked all the time. I'll come out of the studio and people will say, well, how did it go? And my answer is, I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I have a feeling for it. But to be honest with you, until I sit down and watch this thing head to tail, I can't be in the position you were in and the viewers last night. But I do have some takeaways, which I'd be very happy to share with you. But with the caveat that after I see it, some of these nuances may be different. But having said that, first of all, I was struck by a couple of areas in which these two actually agreed on something. The Social Security, raising the age. They were dead set against that, and that's a pretty smart move from a political standpoint because most of the senior citizens or people coming up don't want to have that age changed, although the fund is in trouble, but they did agree on that. Another interesting thing on the death penalty. Here you had the liberal Democrat who basically said she was for the death penalty in some limited cases, and he, the supposed Republican conservative, was against it. And he said people are going to be surprised. And I told him afterward, I said, yeah, a lot of people were surprised by that answer. And then the stock thing in the Congress, this is kind of a no-brainer, but they're having trouble getting it through the Congress, and that is to limit the ability of Congress people who have inside information to turn that around and make a profit on stocks. And so some barring of that behavior is needed. And Ms. Slotkin was quite critical of Ms. Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, for not letting that find its way through, although Pelosi said the votes weren't there. So there were areas of agreement and disagreement, and everybody will decide on their own. The objective was, as you know, is to provide some new information to the viewers and the voters to compare and contrast and see what they like and didn't like and then make their decision. That's what it was all about.